menu narration option is set to off.
I know that's right.
What you playing? Your old what? No, you wait. No, you about to play initially.
Yeah. I'm about to knock this one out. Me and T play at advance. I'm looking forward to that.
We got gonna play tomorrow. I know we got class tonight.
Oh yeah, we can. We surely can, though.
I thought about what you. I thought about what you said. So, like I said, it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday before I restart out the bomb. Cause I ain't gonna be running behind. And we do have till second. So me and him, we got till Thursday. He
Right.
don't have it. We got till Thursday. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to the DVD and kind of later for the class and shit. So
Yeah, dog. That's my thing, bro. Like I said, I know tendencies, bro. Look, you know them too, bro. All you gotta do is reach out to Bums one time and he'll play. But if you reaching out to him more than that, then yeah, he ain't trying to fuck with. He gonna try to take as long as possible, bro.
Taking on the Dallas Cowboys. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T.
That's what the whole chat was about yesterday, bro. You should have heard the excitement. I was surprised. Like, goody to everybody was me. I was like, oh, look at Pyramid. Like, it feels good to see the players you drafted and developed, dog. So, and you know you drafted. You put in time. You put in them hours.
We get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had. But
yeah, I'm here.
Something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they? Yep.
Yeah, I think we had the thing at 150, and it's at 100 for this one.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Yeah, it definitely takes. Yeah. It definitely takes more of a while, bro.
On the game's first play, and it's second down. Here's the offense, and we give you too much power here. We let you highlight the player. Why'd you choose Zeitler?
Because I think the big guys up front never get enough
Yeah,
credit.
so that's yeah, I remember because me and you talked about it when the league started, and we have brought it back down.
A guard, tough, nasty. We've got to give him some love.
From the 31, Mahomes. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Here are the starters defensively for the Cowboys. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
Oh, Malik and Goody had a good game earlier.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Cowboys will
I think Malik might not win it.
They'll have it 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
Boy, G-man, it feels so good with Zeke to get the fuck off me, bro. Woo! Brought back memories, dog.
16 carries, 109 yards.
Man, yeah, feel good, boy. Woo. And I had a fire offensive line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Elliott.
Come here. Fuck off me.
Past the 35 before he's
Man.
a first down there on a pickup of 25.
Him and Saquon, bro. When I told T yesterday about him, he said, "Wait, you had Zeke and Saquon?" I said, "Yeah."
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlight showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Officially no gain on the
Nah, I had told T I had Saquon and Zeke when this season was going on. He was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah, man."
Here's Barkley. A nice little juke. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases.
Are you serious, bro?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
You got to work tonight, or are you all?
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at
Oh,
this.
okay.
They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and run for it. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 33. A pickup.
Yeah, I'm ready for the second half of the season in the regular league, though.
Stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
Well, certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. Maher was 6 of 7 from 50-plus as a 29-year-old rookie, including a Cowboy record 62-yarder, and he's able to knock this one through from distance as well.
Remember, 4 years in Canada.
You been saying that boy Marv on a polo?
Gives a guy a lot of confidence coming to the NFL.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And on the first drive, 3 and out.
Did he reply to you?
Professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys,
That boy Marv, man. All right, under the hand.
At the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Yeah.
Nowhere to escape.
Ain't leave you hanging, Marv. Sent your invite, Marv. Just check your notifications.
Well, last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too. And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves.
How that was theirs out there?
Because
Straight?
anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh, that's right.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, really? Oh, I hope he threw the same benefits for me.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Might need him to make a big catch in his Cleveland game we got coming up.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys.
Yeah, well, Agent been hitting me. Scared to play me. Yeah, I know, bro.
That's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles.
I'm gonna play him before Thursday though. I'll probably play him tomorrow, Tuesday, one of them.
He's gonna keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Barkley.
It's crazy because Saquon, you know, that little fast juke Jones got. Saquon, you know, he first one that had it on here, I think.
In old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical
That
side.
Leroy.
That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Give him 3 on first
Old
down.
Rickman, bro. I miss old
A
Rickman.
2nd and 7. Gonna give this time to the tail. And he is into the end zone.
You know, we had some tough battles against them Saints, you know. Remember when them Saints took us out in the playoff game, you know.
Touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
I know that's
We don't
right.
talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes
Handle
on.
your business, dog.
On 2nd down, Johnson.
I'll holler at you today, dog. Yeah, so definitely I'll talk to you tomorrow, my brother.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
All right, G.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 3rd down, Johnson. Get it up here this time to the 21.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, Other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Here's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
56 to Mike.
Bravo!
From the gun, it's Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
To throw again on second down, Allen, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen again. And he comes back with one complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Pretty quiet, team. Pretty quiet. Mike's 50.
Hey, Zoo!
Mike's 56. Courage. 56. Mike, 56. 56, 56.
Allen now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and this one will be brought back to the 22.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's Kelsey on the ground. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On play action, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we have come, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A good run on first down. It's got him very close to the line to gain, just shy of the 35. On second down now, it's Elliott. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
56, Mike, 56. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get pass 85. Pass 85.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Carl Lawson. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of it. That's just who they are.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On second down, it's Elliott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On second down now, it's Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw.